Hey, what is going on, everybody? What is going on? Thank you for coming to a Monday, y'all. Monday Madness live stream. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Listen, y'all, before we get started, y'all already know how it goes. I want to thank my buyers of kings, my buyers of queens, my buyers of honeys, and my buyers of princesses. Y'all like, share me out. Y'all already know what to do. Y'all already know what to do. But listen, before we get started, I wanna say my condolences to Ocean Rule, his family and stuff, because y'all already know, for us, I'm saying for the OGs that knew Ocean Rule from Timbo and Triggerman days, he used to be in there and stuff. And this is way before he even started blowing up. I mean, yes, he had a channel, and yes, he had views and all of that, but then he started blowing up and stuff. You know what I mean? So, let him rest in peace. And it was kind of shocking to hear that that he passed and stuff like that. Just like Hood Unlocked and Ocean Rule. I mean, these are people that we knew back then. You know what I mean? So I just want to say, rest in peace and all of that, because even though, yes, we all bicker and we fight and we go at each other and stuff like that, but we still kind of like see each other, run into each other out here in these crazy YouTube streets. You know what I mean? And I know for all the new people that just coming in and trying to set up houses and stuff in the projects, and that's what we're going to talk about tonight. That's what we're going to talk about, because it's YouTube done turned into a total ghetto projects. You know what I mean? You got people setting up these projects and stuff, and I'm gonna tell you something. Some of these content creators are slumlords. The way they run their house, the messiness and the nastiness and stuff like that. But hey, that's the way they want to run it. And most of their tenants that they get is they're gonna come in and they're gonna have all types of shit. They're gonna bring roaches. They're gonna bring mice. They're gonna bring every goddamn thing. You know what I mean? And if you got a nice channel and you got a nice place and stuff, 9 times out of 10, before it all before it's all over said and done, your shit is gonna be polluted. And two things are gonna happen. Either you're gonna have to constantly cut out some of that bullshit, or you're gonna have to create a new page. You know what I mean? Because some of them rats and roaches done took over your shit. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. I'm just keeping it real. You know what I mean? Because that's just how these YouTube streets work. You know what I mean? That's just how these YouTube streets work. Everybody's just trying to, everybody's just trying to get a little piece of the pie. You know what I mean? And now that you have some of the newer cats, that's setting up houses and stuff like that. They really don't know shit. They really don't. Let's just keep it real. Most of them, the only thing they do is they bite off of the multi sector, or they bite off what they see you run. You know what I mean? Because they can't really come up with their own shit because they have none. They have nothing to really talk about. But you do. You know, they don't have any good content, but you do. And 9 times out of 10, what they're going to do is they're going to come and they're going to take it and they're going to run it on their shit. You know what I mean? And that's just how it is. And then once the OGs, even though the OGs been here for a long time, a lot of them had channels for over 2, 3 years and stuff like that. And they're still getting the same results because they're still doing the same thing. So when the new ones come in, they're gonna be just like the OGs. They're gonna be sitting here. They're gonna be doing the messiness, the running the channels, running this doxing and all of that stuff, and the channels are still not going anywhere. Then you're gonna have a new group of project people come in. So that's what it is. These are just projects now. You know what I mean? You got the north side of East. You got the north side YouTube projects. You got the south side YouTube projects, ghetto projects at that. You know what I mean? Because ain't nothing nice over here. We don't live in no nice area. Hell no. Mm-mm. Hell no. Not over here. Not over here. You see the same old shit. You see the same old shit day in and day out. You know what I mean? I don't know why it's ain't nobody up in this motherfucker. What the hell is going on here? That's all right though. Y'all know I'm only in here for an hour, and I know I said that I was gonna come in Saturday, but things happen and shit like that. You got things outside of YouTube. YouTube is always going to be here. You know what I mean? YouTube is going to always be here. But you got some people that they're just so addicted to YouTube that they just don't care. You know what I mean? It's like they don't care about their outside lives and stuff like that. But then you got some people that be like, you know what? YouTube is always going to be here. Let me go take care of whatever I got to take care of. You know what I mean? Because I already know, and we all know how sometimes these YouTube streets can be addictive, but sometimes you have to break away. Sometimes you just have to say, you know what, I'm not going to do it today. You know what I mean? Because if you don't, then you're gonna find yourself, you're gonna be up all types of the night, all times of the nights being on YouTube because you feel like you're gonna miss something. You know, you don't feel like you missed something. You know, and that's the addiction. You know, that's the addiction that some of us have and stuff. You know what I mean? And sometimes I have to be like, you know what, it's not all about YouTube. Let me go and do other stuff. Let me get off of YouTube for a couple of days, or let me just, do something else, because I do have an outside life just like everybody else. But sometimes, sometimes people, they don't want to let YouTube go. They don't want to let YouTube go, so they end up slowly kind of like letting their outside life go and become a part of YouTube, because they feel that, hey, you know, I you know I can make some money off of YouTube, or I got a lot more friends on YouTube than I do now, or now, I built up a rapport, like saying that, I got a friend that's like a brother or sister to me, more than my real brothers or sisters. You know what I mean? But sometimes you got to be careful. You got to be careful, because you never know. And I think I said this before. Sometimes you just never know, because those snakes in the grass, they bite. You know what I mean? And not just they you got to also look out for worms too, because worms, yeah, they're sneaky too. They're sneaky, they slimy, and you just have to, you know sleep with one eye open. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. So I'm gonna drop this link because I didn't drop it earlier. Yeah, I apologize, and I still don't see nobody in her. But hold up, y'all. Let me just drop this link. Because I didn't drop it earlier, because I just wanted to come in and talk to y'all and stuff like that, and say a few things and stuff before, people want to start coming up on the panel, which is fine and stuff. So, anyways, yeah. So the link is dropped. I don't know. I don't know what is going on, or what could be going on with my live stream. It does say that it's somebody, it is people in here, but for some reason I'm not I'm not seeing nobody, y'all. I'm not seeing nobody, y'all. So I'm just gonna continue to talk and stuff. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I've been like off of YouTube from Friday, Saturday, y'all already know. Sunday, I haven't been on here, and then Monday, I said, you know what, let me just come on for a little while and stuff, because y'all already know I'm in here for an hour and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I could tell you the same thing, even though I've been dipping and dabbing down these YouTube streets just to see if anything changed, or if anybody changed up their channel a little bit, start going a little positive here. And really, I don't see too much, except for Shayna. I'm gonna take that back, because Shayna has been trying to do, some great stuff with those UFOs and stuff. But we already know, and he already knows that UFOs, they're not getting the views. They are not getting the views. You know what I mean? And it's messed up, because he got some good information. He's got some stuff that somebody can use. But because we are in this sector, in this side of town, nobody don't want to hear nothing like that, because it don't interest them. The only thing that interests them is the dragging and the fighting and all of that stuff that's really, really important, that some of these content creators that I've seen that have, they're not going to get views. They're not going to get as many views, and it's messed up, because it could help somebody. You know what I mean? It could help somebody. But you know what, this is the projects. This is the YouTube projects, the ghetto projects that we all live in. You know what I mean? And these slum landlords, and that's what they are. Let's just keep it real. You got some of these slum landlords that they run their channels just like slum projects. That's it. You know, and they have all these tenants that move in, and they bring all types of shit. They bring rats, they bring roaches, they bring mice, they bring every damn thing. You know what I mean? And sometimes if you let them, they're gonna pollute your whole shit. And sometimes either you're gonna have to, you know, exterminate, get their asses up out of there, or you just gonna have to just say, you know what, fuck you. They're gonna take it over. You just gonna have to move. And when I mean say move, that means your ass is just gonna have to create a new page because they don't took over your shit. You know what I mean? That's all I'm. That's all I'm saying. Hey, what's going on, Miss Queen? Hello, um, Miss Queen. I don't know what is going on with my live stream group. But I don't know, but it's acting up. It's acting up crazy. It is. It's acting up crazy, but that's all right though. I'm still gonna run my shit. You know what I mean? Um, yeah. I still see these damn numbers. You know what I mean? It's like, God damn, can a bitch even get to? Y'all know how hard it is. That's what I don't understand how some of these content creators, I mean, I just don't know what their secret is. It's like, damn, I've been at the same number of subscribers for like what, between like 5 6 months, and the ones that know exactly what I'm talking about, it's like, damn, I'm running the same shit, or I'm doing the same shit, and then I have some of the people that come over and hang out and stuff. But let's just keep it real. Half of these motherfuckers, they're not really coming to see you. They only coming to see what you got. And if you got some good shit, they're gonna run back and they're gonna put up live streams. That's it. About what they got from you. What they got from you. And they're not gonna hit your like button. They're not gonna subscribe to your channel because they're not there for that. They're just there to steal your content and move the fuck on. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of times when you sit there and you see your live streams going up, and you know the people because they've been there. Okay, those are the ones that you're thinking that, okay, are those my subscribers? 9 times out of 10, those probably aren't your subscribers. They're just there just to get your content. You know what I mean? They may not even like you. They may not even like you. You know what I mean? They just there to steal what they can steal, and then they're just gonna go back to their doghouse, and then they're just gonna put up a live stream about the shit that you talked about. You know what I mean? Because what you're talking about is something that's interesting to them. So they wait to see what type of guests you have on your panel. And then if it's some new shit, they're sitting there with a pad and a pencil or whatever, a pen, and they're writing everything down, or they're recording everything you say. And then they're going to go back to their doghouse, and then they're going to put up a live stream about what they said, about what you said in your live stream. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta see how this YouTube project ghetto shit is ran. You know what I mean? That's just that I'm just keeping it real with you. That's how it's ran. Nobody got no content, and everybody, it's almost like a person done, um gurgitated, and now the next person done picked it up, ate it, and gurgitated, and then the next person picked it up, ate it, and gurgitated. That's how all of this shit is. It's the same old thing. It's just recycling content after content. That's all. It's just the recycling. That's it. This whole Mo3 sector is nothing but a recycling bin. That's it. You know what I mean? You may see the same thing in one live stream, and they talking about it here, and they talking about there, and now the new people that just came on board that don't really even know nothing about your channel. But what they done is waited until you got some people on your panel that they may not even know about, but they want to get to know, or they want to, they're intrigued about seeing what this person got to say. And meanwhile, they're in a chat box and they're listening. And they're saying, "Oh, okay, all right. Well, you know what? This is some good shit. I'm gonna take this back. I'm gonna take this back, and I'm going to talk about it on my show." Hey, Miss Lakers, how are you?
Hi, darling. How are you?
I am great. I am great. I am great. What is going on? Who's that screaming, girl? Miss Lakers? Miss Lakers. Okay.
Girl, my baby kid's playing.
Oh, all right, girl.
Hold on, look, I got an echo. Let me go. I'm gonna go back out and come back in. I got an echo.
Okay,
I
okay,
see it.
okay. So now y'all know Miss Lakers is here. Y'all know that she's my commentator. I don't know if Trey gonna come through, but y'all already know I call them my show commentators because they comment on what they see. So I kind of, nominated them to be my, my commentators for the show. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times I don't be up on YouTube. So a lot of things I miss. New channels are being, these YouTube ghetto projects, they're being put up every day, and a lot of people I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't know their channels. The only thing I know is that if I hear something, I'm like, oh, okay. So I already know if they're from the Mo 3 sector, if they're coming from across town in one of those ghetto bucket projects, I already know what they bringing over to the Mo 3 sector is the same old thing. They're bringing garbage, they bringing dirty Pampers, they bringing Simulac, they're bringing food stamps, they're bringing all types of shit. You know what I mean? That's what it is. You know what I mean? Nothing positive. Everything just daddy. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it real with you. You know what I mean? Um, so I guess we'll wait to see what Miss Lakers got to say because I'm pretty sure she may have some hot tea for us, y'all. She may have some hot tea for us. You know what I mean? Um, yeah. So y'all know that, like I said, I'm in here for an hour and stuff, But I wanted to come in and hang out with y'all, like I said, because like I said, I got a life outside of YouTube, and sometimes, I gotta tend to it. Miss Lakers, okay.
Hey, 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 hey.
What's going on? What's going on down these YouTube streets, girl?
No, girl, I don't. I'm like you. I barely be on this mud. The only thing I know that happened was they had that purge garbage this weekend.
Yeah, now what was that all about?
I don't know. I guess they went over there and paid to drag people, something like that.
Oh, they was dragging people?
They was dragging. Yeah, you call somebody out to talk about them. They weren't saying nothing no different than what they say when they scratch on their own page. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what they pay to go to somebody else. I guess because it was
Oh,
like
okay.
it was like a
So,
Royal Rumble of scratching.
oh, that's it. Just the same old thing, just the screaming, the howling,
Mhm.
and you
Yes,
don't even
just
know
all in one place.
oh
Just
my
one and
God. You
all
know
in
what?
one
That shit
place,
would have drove me crazy.
24 hours a day. They didn't go off. They were just on there all day and all night. I think they didn't go off. If I'm mistaken.
Now
Mm-mm-mm.
who was doing the scratching?
Everybody was over there. Our sector, the supposedly most three sectors. Shayna was in there. Bill Kahanis. On the black sector, the beef sector, Lady La, Snoop, Lady Snoop. Everybody was over there.
Dang. Just
Yeah, they all
just
was
arguing.
scratching. Lady Wu. Um, I can't remember everybody. I just remember those couple of people.
Hmm.
There was a lot of people
So they were just over there arguing and just kicking up a fuss, and that's it.
scratching and dragging each other. You can pay to get somebody kicked down, then they got to pay to get back on. And if you pay $200 or $500, you stay up there and can't nobody kick you down unless they pay $200. How much ever you pay to get you off, then you got to pay 200 to come back, or whatever. Oh, girl, it was a mess.
So did they pay? Did someone pay?
I know one lady paid 200 at the beginning of the show when they first started. I know she did. I didn't watch. You know what I'm saying? I watched for a little bit and I didn't. That was it.
Now
Hmm.
who did she go after?
Who?
Who did the lady that paid twenty
I don't
dollars?
know. She was going after some lady. She did some. It supposed to be some. I guess a Caucasian lady or a light skin or something lady. She was going after because she was saying that you talking about black people and Spanish people. You know what I'm saying? So either she was Caucasian or biracial. I don't know. She was just talking garbage. Like it was so annoying. You know how you hear something but you tune it out. That's what I basically did. I was like, oh my god. And then she kept on repeating the same thing. So I'm like, I only stayed on it for like about 5, 10 minutes, listening and looking to see what's in the chat or whatever. And
Yeah.
I love.
Mm. Oh, okay. Now, are they
And then
still
they Cam went live talking about it. He had I didn't hear what he said, but he had it in his title. I know when he first started, he just said something about y'all paying some guy to go scratch when y'all can do that, on y'all own pages. Like, why would y'all pay to go make somebody else a bag off of scratching? And
right?
and he
Exactly.
wasn't
I
he
mean,
wasn't
I
wrong.
guess
He wasn't wrong.
right. I
Mm-hmm.
guess you right. I mean, cause I mean, damn. But you know what? Shit. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I guess he felt that hey, you know what? That you got something that's willing to pay it. So he kind of was
Mm-hmm.
like, shit. All right, but
Right, and then Mahia go. And Mahia, go live all night long. Cam say, y'all don't pay Mahia to go over there and scratch on his page. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all couldn't do that? It was basically saying why y'all couldn't pay nobody, why we couldn't do that in our own sector. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Why did y'all have to go pay
exactly.
somebody that was not even part of our sector to do it?
Well,
But,
that's usually
you know,
that's how I notice how these YouTube streets are. They'll go and pay other people, but won't even pay homage or
support
even
your own.
support the Mo3 sector. You know what I mean? They won't even. And half of
Right.
their subscribers came from the Mo3 sector, or if not
Right, and hold
all.
up, but they be part of the Mo3. These people was part of the Mo3 sector, but not the people that was here when we first started. When we came from where we was at, and they started calling us the Mo3 sector. The people that came, the add on people that came after. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, right,
Because to
right,
me, the Mo3 sector, to me, is us that started, over there with Timbo and Trigger. Us from back then, to me, is the Mo3 sector. Those people that came after that, they the Mo3 sector, but they like to add on to us.
right.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
I see that. Yep, I see that. Right, I see that. So right, right. So they
They
just
not
kind
from
of
the
added
original
on
crew.
to right. It's like the part two of, but we're the part ones because we
Right. We the part one, they the add on. I call
right.
it the
They just
add
kind of
on.
add that. Yeah. So those will probably like the tag-alongs to the Mo3 sector because they've
Right.
been here since day one. You heard about Ocean Rule, right?
Yeah, that was so sad, man. The same day you get married, and then him and his wife had been together for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And I feel sorry for his little girl, cause his little girl loved the heck out of her daddy. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? She was
right,
a true
right.
daddy girl, and she was so smart, and he loved the heck out. They had older kids, but that was their baby. That was his baby. He loved that little
Right,
girl.
because he had pictures of her and all of that. Right,
And
I
yeah,
remember.
I remember when she was young, when she used to be on the live with him and stuff. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh, I
yeah.
remember him all the way back when he used to be over in Timber. Him and Timber used to be going at it. Remember?
Right. That's what I was saying. Even though I
I
mean,
heard you.
he had his own channel back then, but he wasn't as big. And then after a while, he started blowing up and he started getting out there. But all in all, he was a good content creator and stuff. And just like I was saying, even though you know, I really never checked out his live, but I've known him from the YouTube, streets. So it was like,
Right.
dang, such a blow to because we know each other just out in these YouTube streets.
Right.
Did he have a heart attack?
Exactly. No, a blood clot.
Oh Jesus!
A blood clot went probably made him either have a heart attack or an aneurysm, one of the two.
And that was the day, and you said that was the day of his wedding,
An hour after he got married.
an hour after he got married. Oh my God!
Yes, man. I mean, like, how sad is that?
I know, I
How
know.
sad is that?
It's like you died on your wedding day. Oh,
They didn't even make it to. They just had made it to the wedding reception. He died right there, right after. Like they didn't even get to go home and contemplate their marriage or nothing.
right, not opening up the wedding gifts or nothing. Probably
Right?
not
No,
even
nothing.
sit down
He
and
just
eat
passed out.
dinner.
Mm-hmm. And he died on the spot. You know what I'm saying? He was dead right then.
Mm, Jesus.
That was so sad, man.
I know. So when did so you said this happened a couple of days ago?
Who? Ocean.
Yeah.
He died June 19th. That Monday. That Juneth. Yeah.
Oh, Juneteenth.
Juneteenth, yeah. Whatever they call it, I don't know what they call it. Yeah,
Right, right,
Juneteenth,
right,
whatever.
right. I think Juneteenth. Yeah, June
Yeah,
16th.
Juneteenth, that's it.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm.
Juneteenth. Yeah. I
I
was
wonder.
like,
I
oh
wonder if
man.
Timbo. I wonder if Timbo. I wonder if Timbo. Do a
Everybody know.
right. I wonder if
Trigger
he gonna
talked about it.
right.
So yeah.
Because even though they used to go at it, they did. They used to go at it, but he was there faithfully every night for grown folks. Remember?
He was there everywhere. He trolled Timbo, Polar, all of it. He messed with him.
Right.
Gordo. He pulled up
Right.
on
Exactly.
everybody's thing. He did not hesitate to cam up. None of that.
No, he didn't. And I know that I still got him on, because I have all these videos, I have all that. So
Yeah.
I
You
know
took some of your
I still
videos
on the
down,
back.
huh?
Huh?
You took some of your videos from the beginning down.
No, they're still up there. They're just on and
No, because even on the membership card, because I got a membership and I went back to watch some of the you didn't go back to like the beginning. Some of them not there. I
oh, some
thought
of
you
them
had put them
are
on.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotta check that then because yeah, because I know some of them I had members only.
Yeah, you got them on member. I was trying to go back to watch some of the ones that me, you, and Cooling them was like on, and they not there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go
The
back.
oldest one you got up there, the oldest one is when the one with you and Queen Nika on it. That's far back as you go.
Oh,
Remember
okay.
that one with you and Queen Nika when she hit your link when Polar had got you monetized, remember? And
Oh yeah,
he was
yeah,
on the panel
yeah,
and it
yeah.
was you, him and Stan up there and that's when Chaina was like jocking off Queen Nika on that one, remember?
Oh
That it
yeah,
was that one. And when
yeah.
you and Truth was going at it,
Oh my
y'all was
God.
going at it because he misunderstood the situation with the computer. He was like,
Yeah.
Lakers bought your laptop and you sent it back. I'm like, he was like, that's not how it went. He was like, let
Oh
her
my
tell you.
God. It
Remember,
was.
he was like, let her tell you. I was cracking up watching that the other day.
Oh my God. It was. I'm telling you. And a couple of times I think I did go back in some of my lives, and I used to have so many people on the panel. It was like 9.
Mhm.
I'm like,
Mhm.
oh my God. It's like, oh, are all
Cause
of
I
those
was looking for that
parents?
one with me and Polar was going back and forth. I was
Oh
looking for
yeah,
that one.
oh
It
yeah,
wasn't there. I'm like,
yeah.
yeah. Some of that stuff. I miss how we used to be, because we used to be able to scratch with each other and be cool afterwards. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't doxing each other. We
Right,
wasn't doing none of this
right,
stuff. When nobody hit no live button on each other.
right.
This is that one where Trigger called you. You was mad because he had called you the golden lady. Remember, cut
Oh
your
yeah,
teeth.
yeah. Right. Listen, I remember me and him went back. Woo, we went at it because they had this
Uh-huh. And
live.
look, I was a casualty of war. I got caught up in it just
Oh
because.
yeah, you did. And
I was like,
right, right.
eh.
And then Trigger Man and Timbo, they did a live stream about me. They talking about, oh, she don't have to ever come back. I was like, oh my God.
Mhm.
That's when they was
So
all
yeah.
fighting. Remember Polar, Timbo,
And Jalen was up there.
yeah,
Jalen,
all
you,
over the little old
Shayna,
thing. I was like, well, damn.
right?
And then
Yeah.
got hold of that, and you remember what he did?
With who?
It's the news. Remember when he got a hold of it? He put
Oh
it
yeah,
right
he got a hold of it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even Hood on Lock was on there. He was there. It was, man. It was like a star cast of people. You
I
know what I'm
know, and
saying?
then
I'm
who else
like, that's
got
when
right,
that was before we became O3 sector. That's when we
right,
was just
right,
still,
right,
us.
right, right. Because
We was Slice Gang and Glock Gang, yeah. And then Hood had his people,
right.
MHD had his people. We was not the O3 sector then.
Right,
So
right. We used to
yeah,
regular, right. We
those are
used
the
to
good old
regular,
days. We used to
regular.
have so much fun back then, man.
Right, right. Because
It's
I
so
remember,
different from that, ain't it? It's so
yes,
different
yes,
now.
yes. Because I remember Hood on Lock that time when he had, he comes in, shoot, what do you call me, short bus shorty or something?
You're right, so yes.
And then he had me on the bus. He had me on the bus. He had Timbo on the bus. He had Trigger on the bus. He had
Right.
Trigger on the bus. I was like, oh my God, he calling me short bus shorty. He was like, short bus shorty, short bus shorty.
For sure, right. But we had a whole song for you.
He had a whole song. I was like,
Uh-huh.
oh my God. Yes.
Don't you remember that time? Don't you miss that time when we used to be on that time on YouTube? Man, it's so different now. You know what I'm
Yes, it
saying?
was fun. And then all of a sudden it was more like, okay, all right, okay, we scratch. All right. So, all right, let's go have some
Yeah,
coffee.
we scratching this. You
Have,
know, even if I don't like you, I ain't finna, it ain't going no further. You know
that's
what I'm saying?
it.
With nobody going live after live after live after live and go on this person and then
Nope.
chase. With nobody chasing another person around YouTube to pull up and dock them nowhere and all that stuff like that. It was none of that, man.
Right, right. Because back then, right, because back then it was more like, okay, we had the we fought, but then that was it. We didn't have our channels to go and do a live because nobody even knew nothing about live. We just knew to go in there, argue, scratch it up, pound it out, and then move on. That's it. Not
Right,
like you said, not go and be like, oh, I'm gonna put a live stream up about this person. No, but now that things have changed with these YouTube streets and these YouTube ghetto projects, because that's what I call them, is ghetto projects. That's what it is.
right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Oh, girl, it's the low part of the project. You know how you got the projects where the decent people like stay, because they do live in a project and they still, carry themselves with some kind of class and take
Yeah.
care of their apartment, they project building, sweep up around their doorway, mop down their hallway. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We used to be like that project. Now we the type like the hallway's pissy, it's
Right.
trash
Wet
everywhere.
dirty
Yeah.
diapers. Right. Right.
Did it?
Dirty
Did the
diapers.
garbage sitting outside the door, all running over on the ground and everything? You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? It's like that now.
Yep.
You
That
know?
that is it. That is it. Now, are they still talking about that fight, or is that just kind of simmered down now?
No, it's really kind of simmered down. They still talk about, a little bit of it, but not a whole lot.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So the
And then
police thing that simmered down too.
yeah, it's simmered down talking about it because well, let me tell you, I saw somebody who was that old room shaker had a post up there. When you stroll down the algorithm, you can see what people talking about or whatever. And
Right.
what did her post say that she had put up about the fight? What did she say? Oh, she had put up the police report about it because 88 made a police report. So
Right.
that was the only thing I seen. That's the only thing people been talking about, like like how dare her call the police when she called somebody out to fight and drop the location, like, and you gonna make a police report afterwards? Like, stop it. That's all they've been talking
Mm-hmm.
about. That she said she don't call the cops, and she went and made a whole report.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh wow. Ain't that something? So I mean, to me, like I said, that's just that's just for clicks and views. You know what I mean? You know that's what it is. It's for
Exactly.
clicks and views. That's it. You know what I mean? I mean, she had to come back with something. So, yeah, you know, and that's just gonna linger on for a minute, and then eventually it's gonna simmer out, and a new story's gonna hit. It's just a matter of time of when and what's coming out next. You know what I mean?
All right.
And
All
nine
right.
times out of ten, it's probably gonna happen over to Cam's place because it seemed like that's where all the stories come out is from his shit. You know what I mean? So we
Right.
gotta see. We gonna see what he what's cooking on his end, what he got cooking in his pot. Because I'm pretty sure whatever it is,
Uh,
you know, that's just what it is. You know what I mean? So yeah, yeah, yeah. Um. So yeah, Miss Lakers. Um. So so room shaker. So she's still doing that house. Whatever that thing is, or she don't calm down from that. I don't even see her down the YouTube streets.
She I guess she said she made her own sector, so I guess just her period she held sector. I guess by herself, but she big enough to be a whole sector. But anyway, she
She
you
yeah,
know she
but
got
two
she
sector and then some. Three sector.
right exactly girl exactly.
You know
Listen,
what I
so
mean?
uh-huh. So she been over there where her numbers going where they supposed to go down, like her weight should do. You know, like you know, need to you know.
Uh,
But oh, but let me tell you, it's some person on here called Love Always. I don't know who it is, but you know they think that's me or whatever, whoever that. I don't know if it's a lady or a man. Hold on.
oh yeah, love always. Yeah, I think she's my visor queen. I think.
Yeah, she got a membership over here. You
Yeah,
know, she
yeah,
got a membership in a couple of people's. What's her name? I seen her, but because she don't like Room Shaker or whatever, Room Shaker starts telling people that that was me. I'm like, I feel sorry for whoever that person is. You know what I'm saying? Because she ain't me. You know what I'm saying? So, but
hmm
anyway, I mean, like they should know it ain't me. That lady cussing and some more stuff. If it's a lady, it could be a man, but I'm assuming it's a lady. You know what I'm saying? But
Oh,
whoever it
okay.
is,
Well, you
I'm
know when
like,
she
y'all know
comes
I
in
don't
here,
curse, huh?
right? You know when love always comes here, it's more like hey, hello, how hi chat, this and that,
Right,
and it's
right,
basically kind of like just really chill. She don't say nothing.
right. That's what when I see her, she'll be saying nothing either. I don't see it often, but that what YouTube camera said to the lady. I saw her comments one time. She was like, I don't know why she told the lady, I don't know why they going at you, why they think you Lakers. It was like, I don't see you bothering nobody.
Right, right. And she don't. And and YouTube cameras, she basically, she goes down these YouTube streets, and she gets her pad and pen, and she goes down these YouTube streets, and yeah, and whatever she sees, she talks about.
Oh yeah, I like her show because look, if I don't watch YouTube, I can just go over there on her show. She talk about other sectors though. I don't pretty much watch theirs, so I just listen to what she say about what's going on in ours when she talk
Right,
about it, you know.
right,
And then
right,
she be having a little clip, you know. She take the little clips out when people scratch and just take that little part out and show it. You know what I'm saying?
right.
So that I like her show, like Erica's kind. That's why I like her and Erica's show because you don't even have to watch it to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It saved me a whole lot of garbage I ain't got to look at. You know what I'm
Right. And
saying?
she don't put nobody down either. I've never heard her call
No.
nobody, even when she did, she never said, you bitch, you
Oh,
this,
you
you
are
that.
being you this and that. Right,
She
exactly.
never, she never did that. So it's a lot of new ones. I'm not saying all, but a lot of them, some of them, they conduct their channels. It's
Right.
entertainment. It's
Right.
entertainment, and they don't have to use cuss words or anything like that. You just know that they're just telling you what they see down these YouTube streets. They're reporting it, and that's it. They're really not even calling out
Yeah.
anybody's name, but you just know who they're talking about, but they're not gonna say who they are. You know what I mean? And yeah. So
Yeah.
shout out
Yeah,
to all the
exactly.
ones that do know how to bring us good content, and not to mention
Exactly.
the yellow channel. I can do without that. I'm sorry, because I've been,
Yeah.
Miss Lakers, we've been in these YouTube streets for a long time, and basically that's all we've been hearing is yelling,
Mm.
fighting, dragging, and doxing. And right
Yeah,
now
it's just
losing.
like you know, I want to know like it's a person on here that always want to say I'm messy. I'm like, how you hardly ever see me on this freaking app. I really don't care what's going on, but because I might ask questions about how you ask like how you ask questions. You know what I'm saying? You be like what's happening? And I do the same thing because we so out the loop of what's happening. You know what I'm saying on here.
Right,
So yeah, you ask questions, and then when you say your you voice your opinion, how you feel about something, why that make you messy? Tell me that. Why that make you messy? To me, messy is somebody always in something, somebody always, going from chat to chat, panel to panel, always talking and, interfering in people's stuff. To me, that's messy. Always behind the scenes talking and bringing people business from behind the scenes on this app. To me, that's messy to me. So I,
Right.
I don't feel like what I do is messy. It's just that
No.
I don't know it. And I'm just asking a question. I'm like, boy, okay, if I'm messy, what the heck is the other people trifling, low down, and dirty?
I
You
know,
know what I'm
right?
saying?
'Cause
What is they
that's
then?
all that's up on YouTube. That's all that's up on YouTube. I tell you, Miss Lakers. I tell you. Yep.
But
I can.
it's amazing how people can be on here all day and all night. You be like, Dad, when do they got time to do something else? You know
I
what I'm
know.
saying? And hit link after link after link. You can go
Yeah.
here. Like me, when I be on here, I can stop and say hi in this chat. Then I be just doing it to show support if I'm on here. You know what I'm saying? If I give it a half an hour or an hour out of my day over in this part of YouTube, because I stay in the other part a lot. You know what I'm saying? Where
Right.
boxing and basketball and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Where ain't no cussing. You know what I'm saying? Or none of that stuff at. It's really real content. You know what I'm saying? So, but I know I can log off, come back 3 or 4, 5, 6 hours later, and the same people that when I logged off, 5 or 6
Are
hours
still
ago,
there.
they,
Yep.
right.
Right.
I don't
They
care. You ever wake up in the middle of the night and just see, let me see what's going on here. You know what I'm saying? If you can't go back to sleep, and the same people you saw early in the daytime still on, it'd be 3 or 4 o'clock in the
still
morning. I'm like, wow, like, like, it's not that entertaining to me to be. I mean, like, I don't know what, I don't know, maybe because but it's people even my age and older that be, man, over in that other sector, they be for the garbage, man. They be going
yeah.
at it and on here all the time. And let me tell you, I don't care whether I'm retired or not. I can find so many more things to do in my life. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And I don't have no schedule because, I work for myself. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I got all the time in the world if I want to be on here. You know what I'm saying? But I just can't. Like, it's not that interesting to me to be on here that much. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? I mean, like, how much cussing and this, and then they say the same thing over and over again. It's repetitive. You know what I'm saying? So,
No.
like,
Right.
it's like a rerun on TV. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying?
Yep.
Like,
And
mm,
I don't know why YouTube give me those those notifications, but every time I turn around, Ratchet. I mean, do this dude ever go to sleep? I mean, every time I turn around, it's like he's on from morning, noon to night.
is he?
Yes, he's on.
I ain't never pay
I don't care.
attention.
It's like it could be like 8 o'clock. I mean, this is like early in the morning. He's on all day and then all night, no, all evening and then all night. I'm like, well, damn, man, what? Do you got a family? Do you got a girl? Do you got something? Because I'm telling you, a lot of them, it's like they get on here and they just get stuck, and this is just their world. That's it. This is their world, you know. And for Ratchet to be on YouTube as long as he have been, he should have been moved up and you know in a higher, like he should have been across town with the white folks driving this and driving that and showing people, hey, look at my new house or look at my new mansion and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because you got all those subscribers and you allegedly making YouTube bank, then you should be up there, especially if you've been on YouTube for over 3, 4, 5 years. You know what I mean? And you still stuck in the same spot. The same thing as MHB. MHB been on YouTube for probably what 3, 4, 5 years, and he's still sitting in that same raggedy ass chair with that long ass ponytail and all them 20,000 broken TVs on the wall, and still talking shit. Probably still wearing a mask. Ain't showed his goddamn teeth yet. I'm sure. You know what I mean? We don't know what the hell he looked like
Mm-hmm.
wearing that damn mask. You know,
Remember?
you
Why you
put
got a
the
mask
mask
on in the
on,
house?
that
In
on.
the house. In the house.
Huh?
He had a mask on in the house on live.
Yeah. I don't know. You know what? Only thing I know is, listen. Last time I saw him, he had that mask on. Did he ever take that mask off? Now, I mean, this is
Yeah, he got it. Yeah,
2023.
he got it off. He got it off, and he back up off the across the room.
Okay,
You
so
know,
he
when
pulled
he had the
back
mask
up.
on, huh?
Mm.
They had the mask on. That's how he was able to sit up, close on the camera. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause he had the mask on. So once he took the mask off, he went back far across the room. Except he just not. I don't watch him that often, but when he do turn on the camera, he's sitting on the couch instead of in the
Oh,
chair,
and he
by
not,
the
not in
closet.
that raggedy
He
ass
got a
closet.
different place.
He be sitting in.
Yeah.
Okay, so he did.
His
So
house
he
reminded me of Fred Sanford. You
okay.
remember Fred Sanford?
Right. So he has changed up a little bit, just a little.
Yeah.
Okay.
He moved. That's the only reason why he ain't sitting in the chair no more. He moved. So
Right, right.
he's
Mhm.
in another place. Well, he had to move because remember that girl came to his house with her brother and he wouldn't come outside.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know nothing about that.
Oh, that happened like maybe about a year ago. Some girl named Bonnet Baby came to his house. He he wouldn't come outside. She,
Hmm.
how he always talking about pull up or whatever. He'd beat somebody, but this and that. She pulled up with her brother.
And wouldn't even come outside, huh? See,
All
he
that
got
mouth, he wouldn't come outside.
yeah. That's probably why. That's why he sit his ass way back or somewhere. Yeah, yeah. He ain't trying to get all up in that camera like that. Yeah, he knows. He can talk his shit from far back, but yeah. But when the shit really
I
comes,
saw somebody.
he can't handle it.
I
Damn.
saw somebody had a show thing up. I didn't watch it though, and they got him caught. They was like, it's a show called I recorded it. They caught him with his three teeth showing across the top. Is just three teeth at the top. He cammed up. He had a camera slip. You know how your camera come on sometimes and you
Right,
don't know
right.
it.
I think I
He
see
had a
something like
camera
that.
slip.
I recorded it. Yeah, crazy. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, who came up with that? I recorded it. I think I
You
just
know, you know that's from Mo 3. You know how Mo 3 when he used to always say, when he was talking about somebody said something, he was like, yeah, but he was like, guess what? I recorded it, so he can play back what they said. So yeah, that's something that came from him. By it being the Mo 3 sector, they use
yeah,
that's what they say. Everybody record over in this sector, and that's why they were saying there's a lot of things that this sector did that Mo 3 did. Why it end up with the Mo 3 name? You know what I'm
mhm,
saying? All the
yeah.
snake stuff they was doing.
Okay.
And that it was our sector was nothing like that in the beginning. Did nobody dox nobody?
Right.
That to me.
Exactly.
That Mink Mob girl bought that garbage over here in our sector with that garbage. You
Yep.
know.
Sure did.
But the
She
first
bought
time,
she bought that shit over, and people just it just spread it like wildflower, and everybody started.
hmm
Everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody.
yeah,
And it was crazy. It was crazy. But I know the first time, the very very first time, to be honest with you, the very first time when I heard about that Dotson thing, I
it
heard
was
it from
MHB and Polar.
no, I heard it from book.
No,
He kind of
the first,
yeah, that was my
the,
first time hearing. Yeah, that was my
yeah,
first.
the first time I heard it. Well, Book took it to another level. He was doxing everybody for other other people that wanted to know about people, but MHB doxed Polar. That was
Yeah,
the first thing I heard about somebody. And they didn't even call it doxing then. They were just like, he found out. Remember his P.O. box number or something? He found out his name. Where he sent them a
right.
package and got his signature or whatever on something with his P.O. box. So that
Right.
was that, but that was a small doxing. That was something you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, what I'm saying, what they doing now. Now
Right
they looking up
now they don't
everything,
care.
your whole
Right. They putting your whole family on blast. It ain't even about you. They putting your mama on
right.
blast, your daddy on blast, your sisters on blast, your brothers. They putting everybody on blast
Right,
now.
your deceased relatives on there. I'm
Right.
like,
They
oh
don't.
my
They're
goodness.
not caring. They are not caring. So I'll tell you, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So Miss Lakers, So I'm only in here for an hour. You got anything you want to say before we close out the show, girl?
Nah, baby, I ain't got nothing to
All right, I
say.
love y'all. So let me
Love you too, boo.
play some music to take us out. Okay, hold on.
All right.
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. Will that make you good? You're not good. You just know how to hide and lie. Me, I don't have that part. Me, I always tell the truth, even when I lie. So say good night to the bad guy.
Yo, Jay, you need to stop. Yo, Jay, you need to stop. Yo, Jay, you need to stop. Yo, Jay, you need to stop, boy.
The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you.
All right, everybody. All right, that is the end of the show. That is the end of the show. I want to thank my vibes are kings, my vibes are queens, my vibes are honeys, and my vibes are princesses. Now, y'all already know what to do. Share my video. Please, please, please share my video. And I want to thank my commentator, Miss Lakers. Y'all already know Miss Lakers. When she come over, she bring the tea. She bring the tea. Love her, love her, love her. All right. And I want to thank everybody else for hanging in there with me. Y'all already know. Y'all see how these live streams go. Sometimes we be up, sometimes we be down. It just all depends. But the only thing I keep telling you, keep going with your shit. Keep going. That's it. That's all we can do. We're content creators. You know what I mean? That's what we do. We bring content to y'all, good or bad, nasty or messy. It don't matter. You know what I mean? We still, we're content creators. We still got to make our coins for those that do make coins. You know what I mean? So anyway, y'all keep y'all notifications on because you never know when a bitch might be back. Okay, bye.